In this fast-paced world where life pulls us in all directions and the noise is constant, there is something very simple that can change everything. You can transform the next 30 years of your life by just dedicating 30 minutes of your day. It's that simple. The first thing I want you to understand is the importance of the present. The future, the one you long for or fear, is nothing more than a projection of your mind. If you truly want to impact the next 30 years of your life, you must start with what you have now, the present. But how can you do that? The time you invest today will determine your future. Those 30 minutes a day are a direct investment in your well-being, growth, and long-term success. Look, most of you live on autopilot, trying to do as many things as possible in the shortest amount of time. You've become disconnected from the awareness of how you're really living. I want you to stop for a moment, reflect, and take control of your life with greater awareness. You cannot change what you don't understand. If you don't take the time to observe what's happening within you, you won't be able to change the circumstances that overwhelm you. Constant presence is the key to a full life. It's what allows you to live with intention instead of being carried away by the currents of life. It gives you the power to choose how to respond to challenges, rather than simply reacting out of habit. Over time, this practice of presence starts to change the way you move through the world. You become more grounded, more resilient, and more in tune with what truly matters. Life becomes less about rushing to the next thing, and more about fully experiencing what is happening right now. The irony is that the more present you are in each moment, the more fulfilled and successful you will feel in the long run. You'll find that by paying attention to the now, you're actually shaping your future in the most powerful way possible. So remember, transformation is not about escaping your life or trying to change it from the outside in. It's about diving deeper into who you are, breaking free from old patterns, and embracing the power of presence. Through this practice, you'll discover that real change begins within you, and as your inner world changes, so will the outer world. The ripple effect of your conscious attention will extend to every area of your life, your work, your relationships, and your overall sense of well-being. All it takes is the courage to turn inward and the commitment to stay present, moment by moment, breath by breath. If you devote 30 minutes a day to meditating or simply being more aware of your surroundings, the impact will be enormous. You may not see it now, but this constant practice will spark a monumental transformation over the next 30 years. It's not just about reducing stress or finding moments of calm, though those will be some of the immediate benefits. Meditation goes far beyond that. It's the art of sharpening both your mind and body, having control over your thoughts and emotions, making them work for you instead of letting them carry you away. Meditation is learning to be present, to own your mental space, and over time, that self-mastery will affect every area of your life. Now, I want you to think about how much time you spend jumping from one task to another without really focusing on any of them. You look at your phone, respond to messages, get distracted by constant notifications, and before you know it, an hour has passed without doing anything meaningful. It's easy to fall into this cycle, especially in a world so full of distractions. But if, instead of getting carried away by inertia, you decide to take control of your time and dedicate those 30 minutes to something that truly matters, you'll realize that you can reclaim an immense amount of energy and focus. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe and like. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our next content. Let's keep going. Meditation helps you break that cycle of distractions. It allows you to be aware of what you're focusing on at any given moment. By practicing it, you train your mind to return to what truly matters, so that the little distractions no longer steal your time and energy. Instead of spending hours jumping from one thing to another, you'll be able to focus on what really has value for you, whether in your personal life, your projects, or your relationships. The result will be a clearer, more focused mind with a greater capacity to manage stress, and you won't just see short-term changes. Over time, this daily practice will shape your way of living. You'll move with more intention, more purpose, and the decisions you make will align with your deepest values. In the next 30 years, that consistency in dedicating time to yourself, your mind, and your body will reflect in the quality of life you lead. It's also vital to take care of your body. After all, how do you expect to live the next 30 years if you don't take care of the vehicle that will carry you there? That vehicle is your body, which accompanies you in every step, every achievement, and every challenge. The 30 minutes you dedicate to your well-being should not only be aimed at nurturing your mind, but also at revitalizing your body. This time is an investment in your physical health, a reminder that your body deserves the same attention and care as your mind. Part of those 30 minutes should be spent moving, exercising, and keeping your body in the best possible condition. We're not talking about exhausting or strenuous workouts. The important thing is that you stay active in a way that you enjoy, that you find a balance between what your body needs and what makes you feel good. A body that moves is a body that lives, breathes, and renews itself. Remember that your body is a temple, a sanctuary that deserves to be cared for and preserved. If you don't maintain it in optimal condition, sooner or later, like any neglected structure, it will begin to show signs of wear and tear. A decaying body inevitably affects the mind, and soon you'll realize that it's impossible to maintain a healthy mind in a sick body. That's why, by dedicating those 30 minutes to both your mind and body, you'll be building a solid foundation that will sustain you in the years to come. It's not just about living more years, but about ensuring that those years are filled with vitality, energy, and fulfillment. Living better, not just longer. Every exercise, every stretch, every conscious breath is one step closer to a more balanced and satisfying life. Furthermore, that daily dedication will not only impact your individual life, but will have a cascading effect on those around you. People who cultivate presence and self-care tend to radiate calm and balance, which positively influences their families, friends, and colleagues. When you are in tune with yourself, others notice it. Your ability to listen improves, your responses are more empathetic, and your energy is contagious. This virtuous circle becomes a silent but powerful legacy that changes not only your life, but that of those around you. Another key aspect is the creation of rituals. It's not enough to reserve those 30 minutes at random. Establishing a firm and meaningful routine will transform this habit into something sacred. By turning daily practice into a ritual, you give it a sense of purpose and commitment. Maybe you start with a short sunrise meditation, or end your day with gentle breathing exercises. The important thing is that it becomes an essential part of your day, something you look forward to because you know it gives you back to yourself. Furthermore, these 30 minutes can be diversified depending on what you need at any given moment. Some days you may need to focus more on meditation, others in moving your body or reading a book that nourishes your mind. The key is to listen to what you really need and adapt to it. Flexibility within the routine prevents it from becoming monotonous and instead makes it a tool adaptable to the different stages of your life. Finally, remember that change doesn't happen overnight. True transformation is cumulative, and every little effort adds up. The first few days you may not notice an immediate difference, but over time those 30 minutes a day will become the cornerstone of a more conscious, balanced, and fulfilling life. Thank you for listening. If you liked this video, don't forget to share it and subscribe for more motivational content.